Every office has the same quiet problem. It's not the big deadlines. It's not even the difficult meetings. It's the small, repetitive tasks that slowly drain time, focus, and energy. Copying data from one spreadsheet to another, replying to the same email with slightly different words, renaming files, updating reports, chasing approvals, scheduling meetings that could have been emails. Most people don't realize how much of their workday disappears into these tiny actions until they look back and think, how did 8 hours pass so fast? This is where AI workflows change everything. Not in a flashy, sci-fi way, but in a quiet, practical way that actually fits into real office life. An AI workflow isn't about replacing people. It's about removing the parts of the job that shouldn't need a human brain in the first place. Let's start with something almost everyone deals with: email overload. In a typical office, emails fall into patterns: status updates, meeting confirmations, document requests, follow-ups that say almost the same thing every time. Yet someone still has to open each message, read it, decide what it is, and respond. With an AI workflow, emails can be automatically sorted by intent, not just by sender or subject, but by meaning. A client asking for a document, flagged and routed. A meeting confirmation, auto-logged to the calendar. A routine update, summarized and stored without interrupting your day. Instead of reacting to every email, you only see the ones that actually need your thinking. Everything else moves quietly in the background. Now think about data entry, one of the biggest time sinks in offices across the US, UK, and Australia. Invoices, forms, survey responses, CRM updates. Traditionally, someone opens a document, copies numbers, pastes them into another system, double-checks for errors, and hopes nothing was missed. It's slow, and mistakes are almost guaranteed when humans repeat the same action hundreds of times. AI workflows remove that entire loop. Documents are read automatically. Relevant fields are extracted. Data is validated, cross-checked, and entered where it belongs. Instead of spending hours typing, people review exceptions, only stepping in when something looks off. The work shifts from doing to overseeing, which is exactly where humans are strongest. Then there's reporting, weekly reports, monthly summaries, performance dashboards. In many offices, someone spends half a day pulling numbers from different tools, formatting charts, and writing the same explanations over and over. By the time the report is done, the data is already outdated. AI workflows flip this process. Data pulls automatically at set intervals. Charts update in real time. Narrative summaries are drafted based on trends, not templates. Instead of starting from a blank page, teams start from a clear snapshot of what's happening right now. Human effort goes into interpreting results, not assembling them. Another area where repetitive work hides is meeting preparation and follow-ups, agendas, notes, action items. Meetings often feel longer than they should because people are multitasking, trying to listen while taking notes, tracking decisions, and remembering who said what. With AI workflows, meetings can be transcribed in real time. Key points are summarized automatically. Action items are assigned and sent to the right people without anyone needing to chase them later. No more "did we decide that?" emails. No more forgotten tasks buried in notebooks. Many are built using simple connections between tools teams already use: email, calendars, document systems, project boards. Once set up, they quietly run in the background day after day without needing constant attention. The real shift isn't technological, it's psychological. People stop measuring productivity by how busy they look and start measuring it by what actually moves the work forward. Less clicking, less copying, less repeating the same actions just because that's how it's always been done. And this is only the surface. Because once repetitive tasks disappear, something unexpected happens. People think more clearly, collaborate better, and make decisions faster. When repetitive tasks fade into the background, the biggest change isn't speed, it's clarity. People suddenly have space to think instead of react. Take task management, for example. In many offices, work falls through the cracks not because people don't care, but because tracking everything manually is exhausting. Emails become tasks. Tasks become reminders. Reminders get forgotten. AI workflows bring structure where chaos usually lives. When an email contains a deadline, it automatically becomes a task. When a document is approved, the next step triggers instantly. When a deadline slips, alerts are sent before problems escalate. No one needs to remember anymore. The system does. This is especially powerful in remote and hybrid teams, which are now standard across the US, UK, and Australia. Time zones, flexible hours, and async work make constant check-ins unrealistic. AI workflows quietly coordinate the work without turning every update into a meeting. Another area where AI workflows make a real difference is customer and client communication. Clients don't expect instant replies, but they do expect consistency. AI can draft responses based on previous conversations, brand tone, and context, not to replace human judgment, but to remove the friction of starting from scratch. People review, adjust, and send. The result feels thoughtful, not automated. Over time, response quality improves while response time drops. That balance is hard to achieve manually. Then there's onboarding and internal processes, the invisible workload nobody talks about. New hires asking the same questions. Policies explained again and again. Access requests handled manually. AI workflows turn this into a guided experience. New employees receive step-by-step onboarding automatically. Questions are answered from internal knowledge bases. Permissions are requested, approved, and logged without back-and-forth emails. Instead of managers repeating themselves, they focus on mentoring, not administration. But here's an important truth that often gets ignored. AI workflows only work when they're designed around how people actually work, not how a tool expects them to work. The goal isn't to automate everything. The goal is to automate the boring, predictable parts. The best workflows leave humans with the decisions that require judgment, empathy, and creativity. That's why companies using AI effectively don't feel robotic. They feel calmer, more focused, and surprisingly more human. There's also a shift in how success is measured. Instead of praising people for staying late or answering emails at midnight, teams start valuing outcomes: fewer errors, faster turnaround, better collaboration, less burnout. And burnout matters. Repetitive work doesn't just waste time, it drains motivation. When people spend most of their day on low-impact tasks, even meaningful work starts to feel heavy. Removing that weight changes morale in ways spreadsheets can't measure. Now, implementing AI workflows doesn't require a complete overhaul. Most successful teams start small. One workflow, one pain point, one repetitive task that everyone secretly hates. They automate that, then another. Over time, those small changes stack into something bigger, a workday that feels intentional instead of chaotic. And this isn't limited to tech companies or massive corporations. Small businesses, agencies, finance teams, HR departments, and operations teams are already using these workflows quietly, gaining an edge without making noise about it. The future of office work isn't about working faster. It's about removing friction. When repetitive tasks disappear, work becomes lighter, sharper, and more meaningful. People stop surviving the workday and start shaping it. If this kind of workflow-driven productivity is something you want to explore deeper, whether for your own work or your team, this is just the starting point. If you found this useful, consider liking the video, subscribing for more practical insights like this, and sharing it with someone who's tired of doing the same office tasks over and over again. Because the best use of technology isn't to replace people, it's to give them their time back.